It's like, what? You don't want to be my friend no more? You better give me that control.
Those two have actually been best friends lately.
They have been. They actually killed it. I believe they won doubles last week in the Super Smash Con. But here we go, right back into the real game one, as we got Sisqui taking on Jared is King.
Now this stage, incredible for Dark Samus, because it's the least amount of distance you need to cover for a ledge trap. It also works out pretty well for Shulk, because he loves the ledge trap as well. I think advantage favor, though, does go to Sisqui in terms of that, because he can easily keep him stuck there. However, I'm already starting to notice these nairs are actually extremely destructive on the stage because Sisqui has nowhere to reset. He can't run from them.
Yeah, so the big problem here, though, also in addition to this stage for Sisqui, is that while the ledge trapping here is definitely going to be a big factor, basically the way that platform is set up on the stage does kind of turn it into a little bit of a hallway, allowing Sisqui to just, take some real big damage, or not take damage, but dish out some damage, and really force Jared into these awkward positions.
Yeah, that whole first minute was fought on the left side of the stage. Oh, jab 2. We don't see that often out of Dark Samus.
Yeah, you get hit by jab 2 on Dark Samus, or Samus. You're bad.
He just ate the charge shot. Okay.
Hey,
well,
welcome to Shield Art, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that is normally such a free edge guard for most. Oh, he could not reverse the air slash. That should have taken him out.
I think he was also scared about not potentially grabbing ledge and missing that, but either way, we are going to see Sisqui take the first stock here. 78% is all they have on him. Jared looking for something. Oh, wow, Sisqui could have had a big punish on that. Just was not able to find it.
Well, I really like Sisqi's early off-stage play, too. Like, established the Jared that even though your recovery is pretty good, I'm going to make sure it doesn't do much. But the counter is going to send him back off stage. Jared looking for that down air, of course, but he does not time it properly.
And Sisqui was definitely trying to find a punish out there. We saw the attempt for the down smash, just was not able to find it. But another air slash, man. Dude, Jared loves his air slashes out of shield, as you should. I mean, if your opponent's getting aggressive on that shield, make sure you got a good option to punish them for it.
This is how air slash out of shield minigame, actually. I mean, up B out of shield minigame. You have the screw attack and the air slash. The air slash leading to so much. Using that forward air and dragging him back down to the ledge to get, to the stage. To guarantee a ledge.
What? Okay. Okay, you know what? There's a reason why this guy calls himself the king. Oh my goodness, that was actually sick. I wish he took a stock, but that was just so dope.
Okay, all right then. Well, a little bit more to be added to the reasons why Shulk works very well here. And now Sisqi's going to have to be very aware of that, but the forward air trying to come in, the backslash beating him up before he could get it.
I like the little pause for the backslash landing on that bomb, too. He just sat there in the air for a split second. But either way, Jared trying to find a way out there. Yup, going to be able to take that stock. Beautifully played. However, you did take 75% in that second stock. I mean, yeah, it's even stocks, but this is definitely not an even game.
Yeah, now up out of shield now coming in. That is going to be the anti-air option looking for. I love what he just did. Going for the morph ball to guarantee the two-frame get up and try and DI mix him up. But now going for the regrabs. You got to be careful here. Oh, gosh, wow. Never mind. That was actually really good on Jared.
Yes, that was actually still very scary, though. But okay, there we go. Does have, oh, he's looking for a way to close out that stock. Beautifully dancing all the way off stage there. I mean, if Jared actually had a better read, he could have just gone out there and taken care of business. But I mean, it's hard to predict exactly what Sisqi's going to do.
Exactly. He's morph ball recovered a few times now off stage, and eventually Sisqui can be like, all right, well, this is the one time you're going, and I'm going to trip you up for it. Trying to get him off the morph ball by going too high in the air slash to guarantee it. Actually, somehow avoids getting hit by that and does not get thrown either, so Jared gets to hold on to this at least a little longer.
Ooh, you have that up tilt. Oh, ooh, and it's continuing the pressure here. Here comes the smash art, though. Not going to find the forward air. Not going to find the up air either. Oh, my God, dude, these guys are flipping all over the place.
What is even happening? Nobody losing a stock in the midst of all that. Falling off the platform was Sisqui, and Sisqui avoiding the back air, but the snare sending him back off stage. So that massive lead that Sisqui had has disappeared very, very fast here, Skip.
Look, dude, look at that movement that Jared's putting out there. He threw out one hitbox in about those 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. Oh my God, dude, dude, they're missing so many punishes right now. Like, maybe it's nerves or something. I'm not sure.
I think the down smash low profiled him underneath the nair, actually, is what happened.
That's so crazy.
That's nuts. But now he has him off stage, going to go out there again. He's going to try and challenge the morph ball, but good route change from Sisqui. Like we said before, he can react to that pretty well as he comes out there.
Yeah, trying to land with that back here. Does get the air slash. Not going to be enough, though. Samus just a little too heavy. Here comes the smash art. This could be bad news for Jared, though.
Wow.
Oh, wow, okay.
The lightest smack of that backslash, but because Smash Auto was on, it helped out. And there again is Jared's defense. He's not moving in on what looked like a free punishable spot. He knew the up B was going to get mashed, and he just waited to react.
Yeah, tries to go for that dash attack, but no, not going to find a way to get a hit. And now Sisqui going to get a big punish out of this one, maybe? Nope.
Yeah, Simplicity Ski here again. You had such a large lead before, but now it's back to even. You don't want to overextend against Shulk because you don't want to get pushed off stage, but that double jump call with that forward air is going to line up a pretty free ledge trap here. He went for the backers last few times. He wanted that buffer roll because he did roll pretty quick out the last few times.
All right, there we go. Another screw attack putting down the damage here. Ooh, the charge shot as well. Could potentially be bad news. Barely gets the ledge. Does eat one of the cluster bombs. This is looking very tough, though.
Going to shield, much like last time, to guarantee that he eats a hit. But as Smash Monado here, even with the weight of Dark Samus, it's not going to be enough. But it's going to send him deep off stage. Might go chase him this time from those morph balls, looking for that forward air.
Yo, he went out there. Oh, my God.
What a tech!
That was actually insane. That could have potentially, easily been a stock. But Jared was somehow ready for it, man.
And fading away from that forward air, too. But he's going to go above the stage. He knew that he was going to look for the regrab. And that shield Monado being on. Going aggressive with that backslash. He's in such a bad spot. Going delays with the up B. And he gets him again! He's somehow still in the game!
Dude, I don't know what's going on. This is game one, and we're already seeing so much crazy stuff happening here between these two players. And there he goes, looking for the smash art. Jared. He definitely had the right call, just was not able to get the left.
What? That could have been a dash attack, but the dash attack from Jared answers back, and Jared, the king, keeps himself alive. That you were talking about the technical flubs, and there was some times where it was like, okay, that's a scramble. Low profile here and there. Some of these things make sense. But Sisqui straight up didn't react to the morph ball hit into dash attack or the charge shot. He could have won twice, and he did not. Jared taking that one away where it could have easily been the loss.
Dude, that was just a wild game. There was so much random stuff happening there. It wasn't even just flubs between the players. There were some just strange hitboxes happening.
Yeah,
and these players, they were reacting to them as best as they can, but that game just had so much I've never seen before.
Dude, the grounded up B at ledge that caused a hit off stage that he
stage spiked
on reaction?
Yeah. That would have been a stage spike if he didn't tech it. That's how messed up that move was.
Yeah.
But we're running it right back to Smashville here. And man, I hope these guys are a bit more comfortable with what's going on. The nerves are definitely up high, and I get it, man. Both these guys are trying to stay in bracket here. They want at least a guaranteed 4th place.
Yo.
But man, what the heck?
Let's make a reminder here at this, too. Jared is king, obviously being more the unknown factor in this top 8. Definitely someone that a lot of people haven't seen before. But he is performing well, not just against the MK Leo, but he's performing well against one of the best representatives of EU and one of the strongest competitors in the world. And he's doing it with such immaculate defense. He's behind on damage right now, but I think that's purely on Sisqi's ability to adapt has been so strong. It happened earlier against Louis too, so Sisqi's going to have to really clutch it up soon with the way that Jared's been playing.
All right, we do get another air slash there, though, trying to put down a little bit of extra damage. Oh, dude, another flub here. I don't know what's going on. These nerves have just got to be that crazy. And what a charge shot, though. Okay, so as much as Sisqui has kind of been messing some things up here, he's actually still finding ways to try and stay consistent, building up this damage, sending Jared off stage, but he just cannot close out the stock.
He DI'd out on the morph ball to guarantee that he fell away from the down tilt. How do you even think about that in that spot? That's tripping up Sisqui. I've been paying close attention to the players from EU over there. Their hands have been on their head the entire match, including that right there. He fell out of the screw attack. Shulk is cheating his way out multiple times from not dying. He can find himself okay, did he punish it? No, he doesn't punish it again!
Dude, this is just so crazy. I have no other reasons other than these players are just feeling the tournament nerves. It is definitely, all right, finally we get something on the board, but 190, man, dude, Jared is definitely doing his best to shield Art, keeping him alive even longer. But man, Sisqui, you got to find something here, man.
You're at 201 in front of Dark Samus, but the down smash finally catching him, trying to slip towards the ledge. I'm loving this set.
This set's got all.
You just stabbed.
He's got a lot of cool stuff happening here, right? This is definitely some really crazy stuff here. It's very exciting, but it's hard as a caster to try and tell you what's happening because I don't know what's going on right now.
I mean, Sisqui trying to mix things up right there as well after the shield Monado, kind of messing up some of his down throw strength. But Jared escape. Look at that. He never goes instantly. He waits for the defensive reaction first, but answering back with Sisqui. Very good call. Knew that air slash would come.
Literally just a battle of the up tilts at that point. Or not up tilts, excuse me. Up specials out of shield. And these guys are definitely ready to press that button right out of shield. They have no fear about that. And it just is what it is. But there we go. Another screw attack putting on some damage. However, man, Sisqui is kind of struggling to find any more.
It's actually a whole mini game of that those up heals out of shield, like you were saying before. Just kind of fade away, wait, see who you just Bro, you don't need to run up. We get it. We know Minato is good, but you do not need to take 2 of those to the face to prove a point.
Dude, he was eating them up, though. Let me tell you, dude. He was eating those.
That was delayed. Okay, it's still delayed.
Yeah, I still somehow hit him?
I have never seen a character navigate around Samus's or Dark Samus's ledge trap like this. He stalled until he got shield to guarantee he wouldn't die to the follow-up charge shot. Like, that's Dark Samus's greatest win condition is ledge trapping, and he's playing around it. Now B will take him out, though, because he didn't have that shield available.
This game is so funny. This is actually the wildest set I've ever casted. There's just so much unexplainable stuff happening here. There we go. We do get another air slash, though. 96% from Jared. He's definitely trying to find a way to even this up. But, man, Sisqui, honestly, is really starting to find his rhythm here. And, yes, like you mentioned, this ledge trapping really starting to come out for him and starting to build up a lot of percentage.
That's what you need to work in this match. Like, actually, in general, you need those ledge traps to work. Unless somebody's too jump happy, then you can find some of those nairs and those short off forward airs from Dark Samus. But it's just been impossible to hit Jared sometimes. However, with this lead, he's trying to hold on to it. That was an immediate F-tilt, though, taking him out. And now Sisqui basically, I think Sisqui kind of needs to like play a bit more aggressive. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know.
But it's also Jared's defense has been so good. It's almost impossible to want to do that. Actually, never mind. Just keep doing that. He just keeps taking those to the face.
I mean, here comes that ledge trapping scenario that we've been talking about. I mean, he was building up a lot of damage on those morph ball bombs. All right, charging up the charge shot. Okay, was going for that up tilt again, tried to take the stock out.
Oh, wait, Jared. I think he steps to jump. It's a free down air. No, he goes off stage. Doesn't get him with the air slash. Not enough to get him on a stage fight. And now he's stuck at the ledge once again. Didn't jump that time. He's been refusing to jump.
Wow, dude, that was just some great pressure there. Sisqui showing some discipline and not trying to overextend anything really crazy, just kind of sitting there throwing out these hitboxes. If Jared gets hit by it, great. It'll send him away. But yeah, somehow surviving that.
Yeah, 173, not enough. Here we go with the stalls at the ledge again. But that time, Volley catches him below the ledge.
Did you see how far down he was?
I think that was a confirmed hit as well off the morph ball. I think that he got, I'm pretty sure that he got hit along that with the air slash. That was very low.
Killbox, he was all the way down there, and Samus. What are those?
I'm done with. I am so done with you. I am so done with your stalling. I'm gonna hit you 17. That was an upgrade. Dark Samus found an upgrade throughout the stage. That's
yeah, I don't know.
Increased range on down tilt.
I don't know what else to even talk about in this set right now. Like, we're seeing so much crazy stuff. We are gonna go into PS2 here. I hope you guys have been enjoying this set because man, there is just some wild stuff happening from start to finish. Every game is an absolute treat between these two players right now. I'd actually love to see even more of these guys battling out, like a first to 10. I'd sponsor that. I'd throw 100 to it.
I mean, my favorite thing that I'm watching is the way that, for one, Sisqui adjusted very well around the fact that Jared was basically invalidating the ledge shots. Like, that's the biggest thing, because both of these characters are very solid on air-to-air, but obviously Jared is the king, which Shulk will win out on those most of the time. But the ledge play is where Dark Samus gets most of their money, and you just have been invalidating that. But now Sisqui playing way better on calling out some of these jumps. However, getting hit a few times, only 30% though to call for it.
All right, there he goes, getting right up for the neutral get up into the screw attack. And honestly, he's been getting away with that screw attack quite often, man. I do want to see Jared as king, you know, maybe go for a few empty hops and then just hold shield and then just get a huge punish out of that. But, like, he seems to be wanting to bite pretty often on throwing out a hitbox immediately or potentially trying to go for a grab. So maybe he can try to change this up just a little bit. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
The instant panic of, I got to put shield back on. As soon as I got caught by that down air. The air slash, once again, out of shield. They have been so good at that. But look at the way Sisqi's now getting way more of these short hop forwarders. He's beating Jared to the punch on these. And the adjustment finally from Sisqui saying, what if I just down smash that ledge this time? Saving it here for this third game, and it worked out.
Oh, that could be bad news. Okay, he does find a way back out. Ooh, and it finally worked.
I see it.
Oh, my God. I see it. I see it. That was crazy.
Well,
all right.
You need that Minato power to continue that same way, man. He caught him at the ledge, finally tripping up, and now he's been holding on to that for so long, too. Much like that down smash from Sisqui. He's like, well, I've been holding on to a trump card as well.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's a dangerous move to throw out, too, like, because that is something that is super punishable. Depending on who you ask, definitely like one of the worst counters in the game, because sometimes it just does not work. It's super punishable, so for Jared to kind of hold that out and for a moment that he thought was definitely going to work, I mean, all the power to you, man. Great call, and also being able to even up the game here.
Also good job holding shield there, because like, Sisqui had very, very good shield pressure right there. Going on a platform and mixing it up, going for the up B. I figured he would go for another up air in that spot, but he's gone for that almost every other time, so he tried to chase him further. Here's that morph ball play, though, and the last time he did this, he got punished for it, and Jared reacts once again with the same option with that drop down forward air.
And I do like that Jared, you know, he just said, hey, look, I'm not going to wait for, you know, a spot to open my smash art. I'm just going to have it down immediately, and I'm just going to dash around the ledge to see when I can finally get this hit on you. And they did a fantastic job with that. But now the shield art is out, going to switch over to the Buster, and they're trying to build up as much damage as they can for some extra credit here.
Yo, and then slashing away. He's constantly breaking out. Anti-air, up smash though. Sometimes that move you can fall out of that. So lucky for Sisqui, it did not happen. And he's trying to get him on one of his charge shots, but now Jared was taking them like constantly to the face before, but now he's actually jumping around them very well.
Yep. The screw attack again. What a weird scenario. I don't know if Jared just happens to know something we don't, but he is falling out of just about all those and going way out there with the smash art, the forward air to close out that game 3, man. Woo!
Look at Jared holding on to the punishes off stage for the later games. The very first game and part of game 2, he let him rock. He barely did anything about those morph balls off stage, and he just was kind of positioning himself like, yeah, sure, I'll try to air slash this. But as the set has progressed, he's not letting him do that anymore. He's going out there. And what does that open up in game 4 potentially? If Sisqui tries to tether recovery too quick and you get downstage below that, air slash can beat out that tether. So let's see if Jared holds on to that option and decides to use that here in game 4. But Sisqi's anti-air gameplay was so good for a while, and then it fell apart so quick. He's got to find that magic again here in game number 4 as we go back to Smashville.
I think he started really focusing on that ledge trapping, right? Because it was really working in that one game, you know, got him his W, built up a lot of damage for him. And it kind of,
it worked a bit at the start of that game.
Right, but it started, he, like,
3.
You saw that Jared is King was definitely trying to find ways outside of that. You know, he does have to play the game a little bit, take a little bit of damage, but he got a couple huge plays out of it.
Yeah, I mean, something to always remember, too. Against Louis, he was really far behind. And then after that, in the last stock, he tore him up. Like, he had every correct answer against Louis, and he's starting to find exactly that right now as he's preventing him pretty much from getting off the ledge again. And he's low, like, the way that he just continuously hangs low and avoids getting hit below the ledge can be so frustrating. And he goes for the trade-up, and Sisqui won out that time.
That was, like, one of the bravest plays I've seen from Sisqui ever, man. Like, that was bad news one way or another, and end up biting Jared's King right in the butt.
Jared going super aggressive. Oh my god, those are like 0 for 4 right now on those forward smashes. So Jared's got to be careful with that again. But Sisqui rolling back on, and he's going to take a minimal punish off there, only a forward air.
There we go, trying to go out a little bit farther here. Oh no, you hate to see it, man. That's a super unfortunate position. Gonna pull out the smash art immediately and taking 12 and actually kind of flying away a little bit.
Yeah, that kind of assisted it too. Like, using that slow missile kind of tripped Jared up for a second, and then after that, going out there. But Jared going deep off stage for the air slash once again, trying to challenge Sisqui. But Sisqui is up a couple stocks. He can afford to try and go for those at least once or twice.
I do like the pressure from Sisqui. Oh.
Bro, look at Sisqui. Sisqui,
Dude, this game is so weird, man.
I feel for you, because that just missed the ledge, and now this is an opportunity if Jared can find an early gift to get himself right back in.
Oh my god, teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid. Jesus, that was weird as hell. But, I mean, we do see Jared is King, does have a little bit of life in him right now. I mean, getting a little bit lucky with that unfortunate position, and that's a stock. This is an even game all
It
of a
took
sudden,
until
man.
I said he was 0 for 4, and he finally has a batting average. Hit one, and that was the one that mattered a lot, because now, after that really early SD he had, he has brought himself right back into the game.
Oh, dude, this is actually a crazy position right now. Sisqui is already not feeling himself because of that SD, right? The Zair just did not work.
Skip, he is turning up, and Sisqui needs to be super careful right now. He goes for the down air, waits for him in reaction, but the defense again takes the shot. Now he's got him on the short off of that forward air, deep off stage. He sends him all the way out there. He tries to go challenge him, and he ripped the jump, and that forces game number 5.
Yeah, he definitely, okay. I mean, that position, he was like, all right, cool, you know what? You got my jump at that point. Great charge shot, actually, from Sisqui. He said, you know what? We'll drop this. I'm not going to extend this any further. We need to. We're going to get right into game 5 here. But, man, dude, Jared was starting to kind of go a little nutty there.
He was.
It was a little terrifying.
That was really good. Look, no matter who walks away with this dub here, I mean, I am a huge fan of what Sisqui has been able to do. Look at him. He looks...
Dude, the red too?
Yo,
He just looks like he's in
Sisqui is
despair.
going through it.
Dude, he's in despair right now.
He is actually going through it right
He's thinking,
now.
he's like, what layer of hell am I in? What did I do to deserve this?
You decided to attack the king is the problem. You
Oh,
attacked Jared is king. But now Jared, after that game, has to find a way to keep the lead because he got reversed on the edge guard, but he brought it right back very well. He has the crowd behind him. There are a lot of players from his region here who are popping off for him. They want to see this dub happen. This would be another huge upset to continue this tournament so far if Jared knocks out Sisqui right now in game number 5.
I mean, you're absolutely correct. P&W does show out for their boys because P&W is definitely a region that feels like they are constantly undervalued and overlooked. And Jared is king, definitely showing why, hey, these guys are good, man. I mean, guaranteed at least a 5th place here, and if they can close this out,
I mean, to be fair also, for a long time, EU was constantly saying undervalued and overlooked as well. There's a lot of incredible talent over there in the EU. It's not just Huto, it's not just Sisqui. You have so many talented players over there, and they have been showing up each tournament. Sisqui trying to continue to do that, saying put some respect on our name, and he's doing that right now with this incredible early start, 22% to 104, and he gets the dash attack, and he gets the first stock.
So what I'm hearing is P&W is just America's EU.
Maybe.
Definitely kind of seems like it, but either way, that was a fantastic start for Sisqui here, but Jared is king trying to find a way to answer back, building on a nice minus 64% with that speed Minato coming out here, seeing if he can find a way to put this pressure down. Doesn't find the back air, but the nair out of shield. Just looking pretty scary. Whoa!
Oh, he forced an air dodge. That was like no matter what.
He's living.
Oh
my God!
He went out there to cover it because he got to the wall to get the wall jump, and he would have made it back if Jared wasn't paying attention. But Jared answering right back after that early dominant stock. What in the world just happened?
Hey.
He was stunned. Like
sometimes you are already in the zone and making your decisions, right? You just got to eat what's coming
it was like
at you.
He just
right?
sat on a hot ass seat, just like
He made a decision and he's stuck with it. Right now he's at 85%. Sisqui really close to putting the stock to bed here. The ledge trap scenario coming out. This was going to happen. Goes to his dash attack. All right, I like it. Was looking for the counter. Has landed a few of those now.
Yeah, trying to roll in underneath that. Sisqui had to read on the roll with that down air, but does not find the mark he's looking for. Hey, Jared going for this empty jump spacing he's been going for all day. And he had the right idea with that anti-air up tilt too, but that morph ball just enough to drift him out.
Lands. Okay, trying to put some damage down with the forward air. Wasn't able to find it. Ooh, he's switching all the colors right now, man. He is tasting the rainbow, that's for sure. But Sisqui gonna find the screw attack once again, putting on just a little bit of damage. And man, dude, Jared is just not ready for some of these screw attacks to get a good punish out.
I mean, he's still, like, at least he's not getting tripped up by Sisqi's, like, pressure. Oh, what a read from Sisqui! Jab one into the roll read on that up smash. And now Sisqui looking at the elimination point. He goes off stage for the down air, though. That just misses.
Yeah, that would have absolutely taken the stock and evened things up, but just barely missing the mark. Oh my God, dude, these punishes are just non-existent from Jared is king. And this game could have been entirely a different change of pace right now if Jared was just finding those hits.
I mean, if you're Sisqui, you're happy with all that right now. He's fading back and just keeping himself empty, jump into the nair, catching him slipping, going for these forward airs. He's been so good at catching those from before. Jared has got to figure something out ASAP. That shield is low, so if I'm Sisqui, I'm doing exactly that, retreating away, making sure that shield gets back up.
Yeah, there we go. I like that. Ooh, coming up with the smash art, man. He has smelled blood in the water, and he's trying to find a way to close this out. You're going way out there.
I mean, I don't disagree with it. He's gotten him the last couple of those games went to that Jeep zone forward air, right? But now, oh my God, that speed was so quick off that roll. But he gets anti-aired right now, but he up air.
Okay, trying to find the punish at the back here, but Sisqui was not behind him. The smash art coming out here, trying to find a way to punish that. Oh my God, he is so lucky he pulled out that shield art.
Extremely lucky. He's still in the game right now.
God.
Sisqui finally finds a proper punish with that nair on the up B. Can't afford to take many more hits here as Jared goes underneath the stage, but gets kicked on top of the dome. And Sisqui stops him, shuts it down, and gets him with the 3-2, ending the run of Jared is king.